Hi everyone. For those who wanted to do the root chakra healing, we're gonna look at the overall energy. We're gonna be working with Archangel Michael. So we're gonna start with the holistic health, number 7. The way I'm seeing the holistic health, this is Archangel Michael's wings. The one in the middle, like the pin-like needle, is his sword, and the light here is light from the source. With the 2 snakes here, this is basically yourself and then the new self that's gonna be reborn. So it's gonna be entwined in a sense, like growth and what you've learned from this experience is gonna be part of your rebirth, like your new you. So how do you implement that, and how do you transform yourself from the past to the new? With number 7 is in your birth chart is the house of relationships, marriage, and business partnerships. And with the 9 here, it looks like I see it as the house of God, house of education, house of travel. It looks like there's something happened here that actually broke your heart. I don't know if you couldn't finish your studies, having difficulties going through that. Maybe your studies and your relationships clashed some way, and there's been stagnation since. And with the with door to value here, it's not literally like door to value, but it's just it could be money, it could be self-worth, it could be any type that you value in your life, be it I look at it as like how you manifest and how you bring that into 3D. So with the Ace of Coins, this is basically Earth energy, Mars energy. With Earth and Mars energy, it's sort of like when you combine them together, it's kind of like Capricorn energy, right? Like you work hard to manifest what you want. So you have to do a bit of grounding to reach that foundation and balancing your chakras. But we're focusing on the root chakra. So how do we heal the root chakra? You can do a lot of meditation. You could do healing, crystal healing. There's hematite, red jasper. There's also carnelian. And I also, with what I used with mine, I did a lot of Mexican fire agate. I don't know if you could see. It's just really beautiful agate that I used. Actually, it really worked so quickly for me. But then again, I've been working on it for about a year with carnelian and other stuff, but then I implemented Mexican fire agate, and then literally I think a month my energy shifted, and it was very exhilarating in a sense. But what we have to do is bringing back your self-worth, clearing all this gunky, mucky energy, revitalizing this part of your life, be it you need work, increase in money. Abundance can just be whatever you think that is wealth in a sense. So it's so it could be health if you need to manifest, if your gut has been really sluggish, your brain function has been very slow as well. That all manifest in a way when one of your energies is very blocked. You have to understand, like, the root chakra is the gateway of life force, and by doing so you have to, let's say, ground your energy by walking around barefoot. You could do tree pose yoga for 10 minutes a day, or even envisioning, even if you're in class or somewhere, you're in an airplane and you need to ground your energy, you have to just use your imagination. So close your eyes and like picture you're at the beach, you're somewhere on top of the mountain or in a waterfall. It doesn't have to be like in a place where you've been. Let's say in a place where you've seen on TV and somewhere you'd want to visit. So let's see, I have notes here. What causes the imbalance of root chakra? So when your root chakra is blocked, it can be blocked by fear, various forms of trauma. So again, sluggishness, eating disorder, psychological symptoms. It can manifest into a blockage of, let's say with your emotions, you could have like anxiety disorder, fear, panic attacks, worry, overthinking, depression, nightmares, emotionally disconnected from the body, where you have also have anger and rage, where little triggers can really set you off into this weird imbalance. So healing with root chakra, it differs from one person to the next. You have to understand the kind of like blockages each person has. Some have it minor, some have it that's been slowly inflicted like for years, even decades. So take time with yourself with that. Oh gosh, there's a spider. Okay, I'm not gonna kill it. I am just gonna see that as a sign. Spiders are very so I guess networking has been a difficulty. Maybe you guys have been just closing in with yourself. Maybe you guys haven't been going out as well, enjoying life. Then again, with a broken heart, be it broken trust, broken anything that's really affected your heart. When your heart chakra and root chakra is blocked, it's really tough to focus on projects or what you need to do to accelerate your goals in life. So working with clear quartz, hematite, or rose quartz could actually help. So if you have both with a red carnelian or red jasper or hematite, and you like bond it with clear quartz while you meditate, like that could probably would be better for you. But sometimes, like, some people find clear quartz to be too much of energy, that they could feel discombobulated. So slowly work on it without implementing both. Okay, so let's see. So with vitality and the first chakra, number 35, 18, so you have to rebalance that. We've already mentioned. So 9, abundance, number 4. So I'm looking at this as number 4 is the house of home, ancestral. So if you guys have hurt in like family wise, this is something that needs to be healed in order for you to transform. Again, I feel like there's a disconnect with the divine here. Maybe you guys have been thinking that maybe God has abandoned you in a sense. If you guys have been wishing, praying for transformation and abundance and nothing's been happening, and you feel like you've been neglected, please don't think that. It's just that they just need you there's certain points there that you have not connected the dots yet, and they need you to pinpoint those hurts, and you need to heal them. So you could have like, you need to be open, like her, like just open for the source to, I see it as like a source of light beaming straight into your head, straight down your body, all the way to your feet. And if those are blocked, the energetic field, like it can't go through you. So it's tough to peel. There's snakes a lot, like, so peeling your skin to have a rebirth is gonna be a very tough it's like pushing when you're running at, when your gas tank's running on like extremely low and the light is blinking red and you need to go to the gas station to have a refill, but you want to just keep on going, taking a chance, oh, I could still go half a mile with this. So it's kind of like that. You need to basically go back to the source to have that recharge. 7, 4, and 9. Those are very important numbers for you, and I'm looking at that, and is in your wheel. So the house of home, the house of education, higher studies, basically connection with the divine, and your relationships, and that needs to be transformed, and you need to go back to yourself without all the noise, without taking that hurt inflicted upon you by people. Just go back to self. You have to go back to before any of this pain, and remember how you were before then, because if you keep on remembering the hurt, what was done, you're just gonna keep reliving all of that, and it's really tough for healing to happen. So these cards that I'm gonna put down, it's not gonna, just don't look at the meaning. I'm just using the cards as keywords because I didn't want to print and cut the paper out because it looks a little gay or ghetto in a sense. So I'm just gonna seeing that, just look at the keywords. So paralyzed, suffering, disapproval, anger, and irritation. So if you've been paralyzed and let's say your finances has been frozen in a sense, there's no movement, like no increase, you feel like you've been suffering for quite some time, and if you're one of those sensitive people that if someone is very disapproving, it actually affects your self-worth, and you really take those words to heart, and you somehow you implement those words, those hurtful words that are used to kind of, oh, maybe I don't really deserve to get where I need to be because I'm this and that, and it becomes part of your like bashing mantra to yourself. And there's hidden anger and irritation when it comes to that. So clear all those energy and be open to receive, to ground yourself, to achieve that kind of balance, balance with the divine, with God, balance with yourself, with your emotions, and mental blocks. If you suffer from anxiety, fear of instability, and that weird feeling of fight-flight mode where your sense of security can just be taken in the blink of an eye, you have to let go and let God. So with balance, earth, and self. So I look at with a stag and feathers. Working with Archangel Michael, if you feel any like assaulted with any attacks, be it by you or by other people, ask for his guidance to keep you stable, to keep you for your emotions to feel any other way to just rebalance yourself and you can't do it on your own. Just think of him and he'll immediately come to rescue. I see it as a synergy with self, and then the acorn is the Ace of Pentacles. And though all the chakras are very important, you have to understand root chakra is the 3D chakra. This is where you work with the earth, with Mother Gaia. And if your heart is very beaten down and it needs revitalizing, it needs to be pumped with new energy to bring back that sparkle, that drive, that fuel in your life. You have to let go of the pain that's blocking you. Even the heart is crying. There's a tear there. I think you guys are very tired of this energy. It's been a drag. So yes, your sense of home, let's just put it there. Yes, with a turtle, and the bird feels like the birds are I see it as the voice, the throat chakra. Maybe you guys have not been voicing out how exhausted you are, how sluggish, how this journey's just been a total, I can't even voice what I feel right now, and I'm an author, so it's so weird how I can't I just feel so like the burden I feel deep inside me. It's very tough to overcome, and I feel you wholeheartedly. Even if you don't feel like you can't like voice this with the people around you, voice it to God and Archangel Michael, and it's the only way. If you feel like you can't overcome this with the help of friends and family, and you feel like you only have you to rely on, so please surrender all of this to the divine, to your angels. They're there to help you. There's so many wings and feathers here. All you have to do is say, God, I'm surrendering this suffering. I've been living this has become me, and this is not the kind of life you want to keep, you know, manifesting on. Like, this is not something, you know, like, you don't want to, nobody wants to have a life with no abundance. You feel like very stagnant. The bond here, I feel like it's magician energy, and without that energy, like, it's tough to bring in anything you want in life. Okay, so fear, transforming fear to become the butterfly that you are, so you could fly free and achieve whatever you want from this hellhole that you've trapped like yourself in. And right before you fly, that first flight that you're gonna get from the freedom you're gonna achieve, the abundance is gonna be gifted to you. And if you're here in the transformation phase, it's gonna be sprinkled slowly. It's gonna be like the seeds being planted, and through that phase, it's gonna be coming through. I'm seeing 9, so it's gonna be coming in 9 gifts for you. 9 rubies, 9 seeds. So I don't know what those 9 gifts are, but it looks like if you've been wishing for something, be it growth, be it family, anything that you could feel with your hands, with anything that's 3D, with you here, not just this is something that's gonna be, but so long as you have to go through this process, a process that is not easy. Oh my god, I didn't realize there's 9 cards too even. Whoa. And then there's 9 here, and then that's 9, and then another 9 somewhere in there. Okay, so 9 is very important. It's okay, so let's look at the entanglements. Releasing difficulty up from the depths. Moving on and letting go, that's freedom. Face entanglement, number 6 again. Emotional influence, friends, family, or just your environment. You need to open that cage and set yourself free. Who cares what they think, right? Who cares what they say? I know it hurts, but just let it go. Just walk away. There's no need to, if they're provoking your anger, provoking annoyance, provoking your self-worth, just let it go. Think of Michael, say, Archangel Michael, please protect me from the negativity that's being darted or being directed towards me. I need to work, I need to focus. So just have like a little prayer that you say to yourself, and be acquainted with Archangel Michael's energy as well, because his energy is very empowering. I swear, once you merge with him, this is gonna be nothing. You'll feel like very shielded from all of that. Like it won't even phase you anymore. So again, with balance and journey guide, but I'm looking at the images, and again with a butterfly, the world is in your hands. With mental clarity, 5 is change, and 5 is the wheelhouse of Leo. It's pregnancy. It doesn't have to be like pregnant with a baby. I look at it as manifesting something, and it could be birthed into a project, into an investment, into something that you could have stability and at the same time have income with. So by healing your root chakra, you upgrade to what it is that you need to manifest. If you have to work with your sacral chakra, solar plexus, where the masculine energy that would actually help you take charge and conquer whatever it is that you need to conquer. If you need to graduate and with your studies, if you need to apply for a new job, this is you bonding with one of your energies that would help you achieve what you need to achieve. But in doing so, again, as I stated earlier, root chakra is the gateway to your life force, the manifestation. So if this is blocked, the rest will come crumbling down later on. So always clear root chakra whenever you feel like there's stagnation in your job, in your like if you feel if you're a painter, if you're a musician, a writer, and you feel like there's a blockage there and you can't, and you've been stuck in that same project for a while and you can't move on from it, clear your root chakra. That's the only way to do it. And then you'll feel like the shift in your energy immediately. So surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So, creator alchemy. Number 6, fall in love with your own story. Number 43, and flow with money. Okay, so with your fall in love with your story, again with a 9, it doesn't matter. I know I don't mean it to be insensitive, but a lot of people have, you know, different walks in life. Some have really the good, like the bad and the ugly and the really horrible stories that they've been through, but that's part of your life path in a sense. Like, because through that, like, you can, I don't know how, like synergistically, like how it's gonna be manifested for you, but with mine, I have a lot of childhood trauma, and I had blocked throat chakra, and I would lose myself in books all the damn time. Like, that was it. Like, my life was in the library all weekend long, and that was the only way I could escape the horrible childhood that I had. It was just so horrific. And the only way I could like surrender in a sense, and then implement that in my life, was actually to start writing. And through writing, that's where I found healing with what I went through as a child, and sort of how it was affecting my personal relationships with my friends and the lovers that I chose to let in my life. And if there's certain patterns there that actually, you know, that needs to be healed, sort of in a way, like, I found that through creativity, it made me, like, my past, be it like it was just really horrible, but at the same time it became part of my story. But it's not really me. Like, I have not written the last chapter of my life, and I'm still going through different phases. So don't let this drag you down, you know. There's still so many pages to be written, so many chapters to explore. And, you know, you fall in love, you fall out of love, heartbreak. This is part of the cycle of life. And be the alchemist, the magician that you are, and integrate that to become this powerful manifester in your life. Don't let it be the blockage that would actually make you stagnant and keep you stuck in this toxic cycle. It's time to move from there. All right, so best of luck, and I'm gonna be posting different chakras. Next one will be sacral chakra. Hopefully I could post it tomorrow or the next day. But don't forget to work with Archangel Michael if you just need the extra little kick, the extra oomph, the Mars energy within you. Just say his name and he's right there. All right, have a good day.